Yoga Yogi. My name is Natalie, and I'll be your instructor for this class today. Now, this is a complete beginner's course. You don't need any blocks or straps or any props. All you need is your body and your breath. So let's go ahead and get started. Make your way into a comfortable seated position at the top of your mat. So you can do crisscross applesauce. You can do hero's pose, like I was just saying, by allowing your sit bones to just sit down on the heels. Whatever feels the most comfortable to you in this moment right here, take that. Allow your palms to face skyward as the backs of the hands come to rest on the knees. Sit up really nice and tall, just draw the shoulders back and allow the eyes to close nice and shut. Now continuing with your natural inhalations and exhalations, not trying to change anything, not even trying to control it. We're just observing our breath naturally, where it is today in the moment. Let's see if we can just come a little bit deeper into this breath by taking a longer inhale in through the nose. Begin to fill the lungs all the way up to the top. And when you cannot breathe in anymore, just open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Let's do it again. Nice deep inhale in through the nose. Just begin to fill the lungs all the way up to the top. And then on an exhale, open the mouth, let it go. On your next inhalation in, circle the arms all the way up towards the sky. Fingertips will reach. On your exhale, let's come into a side bend. We're going to start to lower the right arm all the way down to the ground. Inhale up and over to the right hand side. Now your gaze can come up. On your breath in, reaching all the way up towards the sky. On an exhale, lower the left palm down to the ground as you reach up and over to the left hand side. Gaze can reach up towards the ceiling. Inhale, reaching up really nice and tall. And on an exhale, let's come over to the right hand side once again. I'll do the opposite, just mirror you. So right palm's gonna come down, reaching up and over to the right. Gaze can lift. Breathing in, start to lengthen out, both the arms will reach up. On an exhale, other side, your left arm will come down as you reach up and over to the left hand side. Gaze can lift up. Breathing in, reaching both the arms all the way up nice and high. On your exhale, press the palms together and bring it towards heart center. Allowing your chin to maybe lower down to your heart. Allowing the eyes to close once again. And seeing if you can come up with today's intention for the class. And this could be anything you want it to be. It could be kind words to your body, to your breath, to your mind. Anything you want it to be. Let's breathe into that by taking a nice long inhale in through the nose. Just breathing in through the nose, filling the lungs. And on an exhale, open the mouth and let it go. Let's start to transition into our cat and our cows, lifting the chin up into parallel to the floor, allowing the eyes to flutter open. Let's go ahead and press our palms down. Just roll over your ankles, come into a tabletop position. Wrists are going to be right underneath your shoulders, knees are right underneath your hips. Allowing yourself to look back so you can't see your toes, so your ankles and your knee creases are right in line with each other. Let's begin our cat and our cows. So on an inhale, start to lower your belly, lift the tailbone, look up for a nice arch in the low back. On an exhale, start to begin to ground into your upper back, tap the tailbone, chin will come in towards the chest. On your breath in, start to lower the belly, lift the tailbone, look up for cow pose. On your exhale, start to round into the upper back, tap the tailbone, chin to chest. Cat pose. Begin with a couple rounds of your cat and cow on your own. Maybe even creating some free movement for your body. Allowing your hips maybe to come from side to side. Maybe your body might be calling out for something a little bit more by taking some hip circles if that feels good. Or just remain with your cat and your cow if that's what feels safe within your body right here, right now during this practice. Stay with your breath. One more full circuit of breath here. One more full round. Big inhales in. Big exhales out. Let's start to come into a flat back tabletop position. So starting to really push into the earth, allowing the fingertips to spread no wider than a high five, and allowing the gaze to come down in between your thumbs. Let's prepare to extend the right leg back behind us. Extending that right leg back, we're going to find our footprint at the back of the mat. Go ahead and start to come into a little hamstring stretch here. So on an inhale, maybe the shoulders move past the wrists as we come onto the big toe. And on an exhale, our hips will shift back and we'll push back through the heel, allowing the shoulders to push back. Let's do that for one more full breath. Your inhale, shift the hips forward, shoulders move past the wrists. Exhale, start to shift the hips back, stretch through the right hamstring. Start to reconnect back into your tabletop position. Draw the right knee back in towards the body. And we'll start on the other side. So extending that left leg back behind you, finding your footprint, allowing the left toes to come down on the mat. Now starting with our hamstring stretch on the other side. On your inhale, we're going to start to push through the heel. Shift the hips back. Inhale, reach it forward. Exhale, shift the hips back, shoulders move back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, come down. Go ahead and reconnect back into your tabletop position. Draw the left knee back in towards the body. Let's begin to transition into a puppy pose. So allowing the arms to reach all the way out in front of you. We're just going to walk our hands out in front. Allow the circles to stay nice and high, and allow the heart to just come down towards the mat. So this is a major shoulder stretch here, so stay soft. We're going to start to lower the forehead down to the mat. Now as the forehead lowers down to the mat, we make that connection. Go ahead and just reach the fingertips forward, so stretching through the shoulders. Those sit bones are rising high, and we're creating a nice length in the spine in the moment, allowing our heart to have that opportunity to open up. Stay with your breath here. We'll take about 5 full circuits of breath. So long inhales in through the nose. Fill the lungs all the way up. Exhale, open the mouth, let it go. 3 more full rounds of breath. Keep going, 1 more full round. Exhale all the way out. So go ahead and start to push into the earth slightly as we walk the hands back towards the body, lifting the forehead away from the mat. Our palms are just going to meet right underneath our shoulders here. Go ahead and take another cat and cow for your movement, anything that feels good. Rinsing this away. We will meet in a downward facing dog. So this will be our first downward facing dog of today's practice. So tucking into your toes, lifting the knees and setting the hips all the way up and back. So downward facing dog. We want to make sure that our fingers are nice and spread. Our weight is going more into the finger pads and the knuckles. Our chest is releasing towards the top of the thighs and our gaze is releasing back. Now staying strong through the shoulders. Maybe walk the dog out, bending into one knee and straightening the other. Taking any free movements that feel good in your body in this moment. Tapping into a Nice asana practice. Keep breathing. On your breath in, start to shift the gaze forward past the thumbs. On your exhale, bend into the knees and just walk yourself all the way up to your hands. You can bend the knees as much as possible, meaning in a ragdoll dog. So just allowing the chest to drape over the top of the thighs, taking hold of opposite shoulders and allowing the gaze to release back. Go ahead and start to rock side to side. Create some soothing movements here. Stay with your breath. Taking a moment to get rid of anything that we might be holding on to within our bodies or our thoughts. And allowing the breath to take over. Allow the fingertips to come down to the ground. On your breath in, start to unravel the body all the way up into standing. Grounding down through your feet. Unraveling the spine all the way up. Circling the arms all the way up. Exhale, palms together, drawing down towards heart center. Use your breath, finishing out that exhale as the palms meet at heart center. On your breath in, go ahead and just start to lower your hands down by your sides. They're just going to become nice and extended. We're going to root down through our feet. We're going to take a little vertical twist here. So on an exhale, we're going to send this left arm all the way back behind us. Right arm is going to reach out in front. Our ribcage is going to rotate as our gaze goes back over that left hand shoulder. Breathing in, we're going to reach both the arms all the way up towards the sky. And on an exhale, we'll enter into the other side. So our right arm is going to sweep back, and our left arm is going to reach forward, and our gaze goes with that right palm. Breathing in, both the arms are going to lift all the way up towards the sky. And on an exhale, forward fold, hinging at the hips. Circling the arms down, allowing the chest to come forward, bending the knees as much as possible, and allowing yourself to come over strong legs. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Breathing in, start to halfway lift. So allowing the heart to come up halfway, lengthening the spine, staying in space in the chest. Elbow is lengthening back. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees as much as needed. Breathing in, start to peel the body all the way up into standing. Arms will circle up high. Fingertips will reach, gaze might reach. Exhale, palms together, heart center. Breathing in, circle the arms up nice and high. Breathing out, forward fold, hinge of the hips. Dive. Inhale, halfway lift into Ardha, peeling the chest up halfway. Palms can come onto the shins if that feels good. Exhale, forward fold. Now this time, when we're inhaling and start to halfway lift, palms can come onto the shins, start to lift the chest up halfway. On your exhale, we're going to start to plant into that right leg. We're going to start to send the palms down to the ground. And we're going to step this left foot back behind us, find a foot grip. We're going to come into a low lunge. I need to adjust myself here. We're going to come into a low lunge. So we're going to lower that back knee down on top of the toes. On your breath in, start to reach the chest up and the arms will come up all the way to the sky. Now you want to think of your belly button zipping in, so your whole rib cage wants to be hugging in towards the body. So we want to pull this right hip forward, left hip back, and reach the arms up really nice and high. Keep pressing into that back shin, back top of the foot. And on your exhale, start to circle with the arms all the way down to frame this front right foot. Starting to tuck into the back toes, lift the back knee, and send this left foot up to meet the right in a forward fold, fully releasing over your legs. Breathing in starts a halfway lift, peeling the heart up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Breathing in, halfway lift once again. And this time on an exhale, we're going to go ahead and start to send this right leg all the way back behind you. Find your footprint. We're going to find a low lunge, lowering into that back knee on top of the toes. On your inhalation, reach the chest and reach the arms all the way up towards the sky. Thinking of that belly button zipping in, rib cage hugging, and the arms are reaching up. That left hip is pulling forward, right hip is pulling back. Keep breathing here. On your exhale, circle the arms down and bring the front left foot. Tucking into the back toes, lifting the back knee, and setting this right foot up to meet the left in a forward fold, fully releasing. Breathing in, grounding down through the feet, and reaching all the way up into standing. Allowing the arms to reach all the way up. Exhale, palms together. Breathing in, once again, so the arms nice and high. Exhale, forward fold, fully release. Inhale, halfway lift. And this time on an exhale, bend into your knees. Plant the palms and start to send each knee back behind you. Coming into a tabletop position. On your breath in, start to reach the right arm all the way up towards the sky. Now, once that right arm reaches all the way nice and high, we're going to prepare for a thread the needle position. Start to circle the right arm down to thread underneath the left armpit. We're going to take the right arm nice and long. This right cheek is going to come down towards the ground. Left palm is staying on the mat. Your choice of variation, reaching this left arm all the way out in front of you. You can go ahead and drape it behind the back by allowing the fingertips to just take hold of the inner right thigh, or go ahead and just keep it where it is, nicely planted in. We'll stay here for about 3 full rounds of breath. Big inhales in, maybe even closing the eyes if that feels good, setting the practice a little bit more internally. Wherever you are, keep breathing, stay in stretch. Last exhale again. Go ahead and find your left palm back down on the mat if you had another variation. Press down into the mat, start to lift the cheek up and unwind the right arm all the way up towards the sky. On your exhale, start to lower it down to meet the left, coming into a tabletop position. Let's begin on the other side. Take a cat and cow, free movement, anything that feels good to you in the moment that feels nice and safe for your body. And we'll continue to come onto the other side. On your breath in, start to lift the left arm all the way up towards the sky. On your exhale, start to sweep the left arm all the way down to thread underneath the right armpit. We're going to take the left arm nice and long, left cheek is going to come down to the ground, and your choice for that variation. You can go ahead and extend that right arm all the way out in front. You can take a bind behind the back by allowing those right fingertips to take hold of the inner left thigh, or just keep it where it is if that's where you feel safe at the moment today. Palm is pressing in, start to close your eyes. Maybe keep a soft gaze upon those left fingertips if that feels good. We'll hold this for 2 more full rounds of breath. Nice long deep inhales in. Releasing exhales out. Move forward. As you finish up that exhale, Start to find the right palm back down on your mat. And on an inhale, reach the left arm all the way up towards the sky. And your exhale, lowering down to the right. Start to take a cat and cow, free movement, anything that feels good to you. And we'll go ahead and meet on our backs. We're going to start to take our sit bones closer to the heels. Maybe walk the hands back. Pick your favorite side, left or right. Sweep the legs all the way out in front. Begin to find the ground beneath you as you lay all the way down onto your backs. We're going to start to take the knees in towards the chest and wrap your arms around the shins. Go ahead and take some soothing movements by rocking from side to side if that feels good. Start to send the right sole of the foot down towards the mat. We're going to plant that right sole of the foot into the mat. We're going to take this left ankle, we're going to cross it over that right knee. Take it into a reclined pigeon pose. So option here to take your left palm and push the left knee out to the side if that feels good. Option here to take this right knee and draw it in towards the body, starting to flex the toes to protect your knees. We want to interlace the fingers behind this right thigh, allow the right knee to hug in. Shoulders will start to melt down towards the ground. So avoiding all opportunity to crunch the shoulders up. Stay with your breath. We'll be here for about 3 full circles of breath. Closing your eyes or keeping a soft gaze skyward. On your next exhalation, start to lower this right sole of the foot down to the ground. Start to uncross this left ankle from the right knee. And go ahead and start to extend the arms down by your side. We're going to windshield wiper the legs. So we're going to work out these hips, release them. We did a lot of hard work for us just now, so just release and rinse. And we'll start on the other side. The knees are going to come back up to center, taking your time, no rush. We're going to start to press this left sole of the foot into the mat as we reach the right knee in towards the chest. Start to take the right ankle to cross over the left knee as we take that right knee out to the side. Allow the right palm to push that right knee out, getting a little bit more into the hip joint. Or go ahead and start to draw this left knee in. Start to flex all 10 toes, interlace the fingers behind that left thigh. And take 3 full rounds of breath here. Big inhales in. Big exhales out. One more full round. Allow your breath to guide the sensations you might be feeling within your body. Stretching it out. As we finish off that exhale, start to lower this left sole of the foot down to the ground. We're going to uncross the right ankle from the left knee. Extend the arms by your side and just windshield wiper the legs. Maybe up and over to the left, up and over to the right. Maybe switching up patterns. If you do the left first, do the right first, and vice versa. Getting into a little bit of a different routine, maybe. Go ahead and start to take the knees back up to center. We're going to walk the heels back. The fingertips are going to feel the backs of the heels. We're going to prepare for a bridge pose. So allowing the feet to be nice and glued into the ground. We really want to ground down And our palms can be facing up towards the ceiling if that feels good. We're gonna have an interior tilt to the pelvis when we tuck the tailbone. We're gonna start to lift the hips all the way up towards the sky. Our shoulders are gonna wanna roll back, so let them. And maybe we interlace the fingers at the base of our spine. Keep pressing through the feet. Keep lifting the hips up. So those legs are nice and engaged. Shoulders are back, collarbones are spreading apart, and the gaze is going up towards the ceiling. On your exhalation, start to slowly descend out of this. We're gonna unrelease the fingertips, roll the shoulders out from underneath, stay strong in the legs. We're gonna start to take the low back and the mid back all the way down to the ground. Tailbones the ground. Start to hug the knees in towards the chest. Wrap the arms around the shins. Give yourself a nice tight squeeze. And then allow the arms to come out to a T or cactus position. Allowing the knees to come over to the right hand side as the gaze goes over to that left hand shoulder. Allowing yourselves to enter into a gentle spinal twist. One more full round here. On your next breath in, start to take the knees back up to center, head comes back up to center. On your exhale, come into the other side. The knees are going to fall over to the left-hand side as the gaze is taken over that right-hand shoulder. Take about one more full breath here in your gentle spinal twist on the other side. And on your next inhale, start to take the knees back up to center, head will come back up to center. Give yourself one last squeeze. We're going to hug the shins in. Maybe even allow the chest to lift up as the forehead comes to the knees, rounding into the upper back. And on an exhale, start to lower all the way back down. We're going to take the legs out nice and long. And transitioning fully into our Shavasana pose. So arms are going to come by our sides, toes are going to fall out to the corners of the mat. Eyes can close shut. This is our opportunity to take rest and relaxation